Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to crochet this beautiful stitch pattern. Now as a beginner, this stitch pattern is very easy to make as it involves basic crochet stitches like double crochet, single crochet and triple crochet cluster stitches. Also, you can use this stitch pattern to make a variety of crochet projects like baby blankets, shawls, scarves, stoles and many more. So without any further delay, let's start the tutorial. Now for the stitch pattern, I'll be using a 3.5 mm crochet hook and a 4-ply woolen yarn. You can go for any size of hook as well as yarn as per your requirement. Now for the stitch pattern, we need to make chains in multiple of 5 plus 2 chains. Now for this sample, I'll be working in all 32 chains. So first make a slip knot and chain 32. So in all, I have worked 32 chains. Now for the first round, we need to skip the first 3 chains from the hook and going into the 4th chain, work 1 double crochet. The initial 3 chains that we have skipped will count as the first double crochet. So here we have worked the second double crochet. Now the sequence of first round is quite simple. Going into each of the chains, work 1 double crochet. So continue working 1 double crochet per chain till the end of the round. So here I have worked the first round of double crochets. Now counting the initial 3 chains as the first double crochet, in all I have worked 30 double crochets. Now for the second round, work 1 chain and turn your work. And going into the very first stitch, work 1 single crochet. Going into the next stitch, work the second single crochet. So the sequence of this round is to work 1 single crochet per stitch. So just continue with this sequence till the end of the round. And see to that by the end of the second round, the number of single crochets remains the same as the double crochets, that is 30. So here I worked the second round of single crochets, and for the second round in total I worked 30 single crochets. Now let's start with the third round. For that, work 4 chains. And these 4 chains will be considered as the first triple crochet. Now in this round we will be working triple crochet cluster stitches. So for that, skip the first 4 stitches and into the 5th stitch we will be working a pair of triple crochet cluster stitches. Yarn over twice and going into the 5th stitch, insert your hook, pull the yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, again yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. Now we won't complete the triple crochet stitch, again yarn over twice, going into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, again yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. So this is the second triple crochet for the cluster. Yarn over twice, insert to the same stitch, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Now you will be having 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all the 4 loops. So in this way I have worked the first triple crochet cluster of 3 triple crochets. Now work 5 chains. Now going back to the same stitch, work the second triple crochet cluster of 3 triple crochets. So yarning over twice and repeat the sequence. I am having 4 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through all the 4 loops. In this way, we have worked 2 triple crochet clusters into the same stitch separated by a chain 5 space. Now we will be skipping 4 stitches in between and going into the 5th stitch, repeat the same sequence. So here I worked the second group of triple crochet clusters. Now we will be repeating the same sequence. So before starting with the next group, don't forget to skip the next 4 stitches and work the sequence into a 5th stitch. So just continue with it till you are left with the last 5 stitches. So as you can see, I have worked 5 pairs of triple crochet cluster stitches separated by 4 stitches in between. Now I am left with the last 5 stitches. So I will be skipping the next 4 stitches and into the last stitch work a triple crochet. So I have yarned over twice. Insert your hook into the last stitch and work 1 triple crochet stitch. So that completes the third round. Now for the fourth round, work 1 chain and turn your work. And in this round, we'll be working single crochets. So going into the very first stitch, work the first single crochet. Now skipping the cluster stitches worked in the previous round, we'll be working single crochets into the chain 5 space. So insert your hook into this space and work 7 single crochets. So here I have worked 7 single crochets into the chain 5 space. Now we'll be skipping the triple crochet cluster stitches and moving to the next chain 5 space. Again work 7 single crochets. Continue working like this till you have done with the last chain 5 space. So here I have worked 7 single crochets into each of the chain 5 spaces. Now to end the fourth round, we will be working the last single crochet onto the fourth chain. So that completes the fourth round. Now for the fifth round, work 4 chains. And these 4 chains will make the first triple crochet. Now turn your work, and the sequence of the fifth round is same as that of the third round. Now into the chain 5 space, we had worked 7 single crochets. So going into the center single crochet, that is the fourth single crochet, will be working a pair of triple crochet cluster stitches. So insert your hook into the fourth single crochet. Now before doing that, yarn over twice, inserting your hook into the stitch. Work the first cluster stitch. I have 4 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through all the 4 loops. Now work 5 chains. Again going back into the same stitch, work the second cluster stitch. So yarning over twice, insert your hook. So here I work the second cluster. Now moving to the next chain 5 space, again we have 7 single crochets. So going into the center single crochet, that is the fourth single crochet, we'll be working a pair of triple crochet cluster stitches. So yarning over twice and repeat the sequence. So continue working like this till you have done with the last group of triple crochet cluster stitches. So here I worked the last pair of triple crochet cluster stitches. Now to end the fifth round, we'll be working a triple crochet into the last stitch. So yarning over twice, insert your hook into the stitch and work a triple crochet. Now from here on, the stitch pattern is a repeat sequence of row 4 and row 5. So for the next round, we'll be working the sequence of row 4. So for that, work one chain and turn your work, and going into the very first stitch, work one single crochet. Now as done for the round 4, we'll be working 7 single crochets into each of the chain 5 spaces. So I shall repeat round 4 and round 5 one more time and get back. So here I work the repeat of row 4 and 5 for one more time, and this is how a stitch pattern looks like as you work further rounds. So depending upon the project for which you are using this stitch pattern, you need to just repeat the 2 rows, that is row 4 and 5 for n number of times as per your desired project length. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope you found this tutorial really very useful and interesting too. In case of any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.